Hi guys, welcome back to the Dunny and Tate. I just thought I would put out a few tips and hints that I've picked up from sailing my stubby last 2 times at the beach since I got it, from some friends who've already had stubbies, had a shot on my board and advised me on the setup. Well, I had a look on online, on YouTube, all over the place for stubby setup. And there's a bit from Fanatic, from the Fanatic team riders about stubby setup, but it's pretty minimal. So I just thought I would share what I've learned, and I'll put some more stuff on in the future as well, just to share the setup and what I've found works and what doesn't. So the first thing was the deck plate. I've experimented with the deck plate on a 4.7 and on my 5.3, and I started off with it in the middle as you would normally do, because that's how they sort of set the boards up when they design them. What I found with the stubby is because of the really the wide nose, it actually works much better with it almost right, pretty much, almost at the back. So you're just leaving a little bit, where you put the deck plate in, it's almost there. So I've experimented with that a bit and definitely found it needs to be further back, quite a bit further back, much more so than I probably expected. But then it does make sense because of the board. What I've got here is an 88 TE, and I'm about 90, just over 90 kilograms. So this is just about kilogram for litre, equivalent, and therefore about the smallest I could go in terms of a full-on waveboard. And what I also find, just when talking about using the board, because of needing to get the deck plate back to get the nose up, and because you've got a 3-fin setup and a lot of volume under the tail, I found it really sensitive, probably because it's just on my weight limit, to get it going and get it moving. So maxed out with a 4.7 or a 5.3. It just needed to not have the weight on the fins, but also not too much weight forward. So again, I don't think there's much out there about that sort of sensitivity. Once you get it up and going, absolutely phenomenal. I'd recommend stubby to anybody who's thinking about it. Okay, quick look at the fin setup. So I've got the main fin in. So I made a mistake when I had the fin in for the first time. I had it probably near the front, and I had the thrusters in the middle. Just put them there just now. And what I found out was that the thrusters in the middle was about right, but because I had the main fin too far forward, the board was just spinning out too much, particularly with the 5.3 on it, although it was maxed out. It's pretty windy. So I have had a shot subsequently with the fin further back, and that made a massive difference. It was just tracking much better, it actually was getting going much faster, and that makes a big difference. So again, hopefully that would help people if you're thinking about getting a stubby in terms of the setup, just to get the fin position right. What I definitely will be doing lots with this board is just playing with it in terms of the setup. I know everyone talks about tweaking stuff. I think it makes a big difference if you're tweaking them. Next for me is to get a 115, the 3-wave stubby, because I really like the shape and I like the principle of the stubby, and I think it really works. And that'll give me a sort of 5.3, 5.7 board, but it'll still be 3-wave orientated. Anyway, hopefully that's beneficial. I'll put some more on as I get more experience on this thing. Thanks for watching.